storytelling. This week we are looking at the stars. Not Rob Evans and Christian Stewart and that whole fair thing. No, but the stars here. We have a couple of tales of great interest this evening. Of passion, betrayal, hurt. Tonight we'll be talking about the constellations Lyra and Orion. Let's begin, shall we?
Lyra, meaning lyre in Greek, is one of the constellations that make up the Summer Triangle. Its brightest star, Vega, is the second brightest star in the northern hemisphere, with a visible magnitude of 0.03. But enough of that. Let's get to the riveting tale of Orpheus and his lyre. Orpheus was the greatest harp player in the land, and he played beautiful music for his bride. And then one day, she suddenly died.
Oh, I'm suddenly dead!
In his grief, he decided that he needed to travel to Hades, playing his harp all the way. As he approached the god Hades, he was pleased to see that the god enjoyed his music. He played for quite a while, and then he stopped. Hades wanted him to resume playing, but Orpheus said only on one condition: if Hades were to release his love to him. Hades agreed, and Orpheus began to play. At the conclusion of his music, Orpheus asked Hades for his wife back. Hades replied that she would be released on one condition: that Orpheus would trust Hades to keep his word and would return to the upper world playing his music, not ever looking back. When they reached the pine grove, he turned around because he could no longer hear her footsteps, and she faded back into Hades. Upon Orpheus's death, Zeus placed the constellation Lyra into the heavens in honor of his beautiful music and to honor the love they shared.
That story is as sad and beautiful as the playing of the lyre itself. On to the next one.
The constellation Orion is named for a great hunter from ancient Greece. Orion is very easy to locate because of the number of bright stars so close together, and can be useful to find other stars, namely Sirius and the twin stars of Gemini, Castor, and Pollux. The brightest stars are Rigel and Betelgeuse, with apparent magnitudes of 0.18 and 0.43. It is a winter constellation. Now, let's hear of Orion's last great hunting escapade. With his great skill as a hunter, Orion provided meat each day for the gods' meals. One day, Artemis, the moon goddess and goddess of the hunt, asked if she could accompany Orion on his next daily hunt. He readily agreed. The next morning, as they were hunting in the woods, they saw a deer. Orion carefully fitted an arrow and shot. So sure was his shot that the deer died instantly, which pleased Artemis greatly. They took the deer back to Mount Olympus that evening for a great feast. At dinner that evening, Artemis told everyone of his great hunting skills. Even Zeus was impressed. The next dawn, Orion went to the forest to shoot every animal he found to impress Artemis further. Then, knocking on her door, he asked her to come outside and see the great surprise he had for her. In her fury at seeing the animals, she stomped her foot, causing a crevice to form in the earth from where a great scorpion emerged and stung Orion in the ankle, causing him to die a painful death. Despite this transgression, Zeus honored him by placing his image in the sky.
And wasn't that just wonderfully gory? Be sure to join us next week for a heartfelt tale of the winter of the bubonic plague.